Coach Hembree, welcome to the program again. Good to see you. We're at Game 5 of the season. Seems like we just started. We're already at Game 5, but so far, the team's done real well. Let's talk about the CrossFit game first of all. Looked like you might have struggled a little bit scoring early in the game, but kind of got things in gear. Talk about that and give us your impressions.
Defensively, I thought we played well all night. I thought that, they had one big play early. I think it was like a 75-yard touchdown pass. And after that, our defense played really well. Special teams, kickoff team played well. We held them inside the 30 every time on kickoff team and did a lot of good things. We ran a punt back, just unfortunate enough to get it called back for blocking the back. But offensively, we struggled. We were very inconsistent. We got the ball down in the red zone 3 times in the first half and missed a field goal and then came up empty all 3 times. And so that's still a concern for us. We're just not playing very consistent on offense, and defense is having to carry us right now. And we're fortunate enough that defense kept us in the ball game long enough that offensively we started clicking a little bit through the middle of the third and in the fourth quarters.
Well, once again, Calais Cox looked like he ran very hard, very effectively. And also Trent Broughton came in and ran good. Talk about your running backs a little bit.
Both of them did run well. Trent plays defense too, so it's hard to get him a lot of snaps on offense, especially when you're playing an up-tempo spread offense like CrossFit was. So Calais got beat up a little bit towards the end of the first half. He had a problem and he had to come out some. So Trent came in and got some reps there in the first half, and then in the second half. Calais got a little tired because we was running the ball so much, and then we brought Trent in. He hit a big play for us. He kind of broke the game open. Very like both of them. Both of them are just 2 different type of runners. Trent's probably the faster of the 2, and then Calais got the vision. Calais he's got a knack for being able to see holes and see them before they develop and being able to cut to them, and he hits the holes downhill.
Well, that was conference game number 1. So we're 1-0 in the conference. We have Star City coming to Warren this Friday night. Another big conference game. Talk about Star City.
Oh, very good football team. Very big up front on both sides of the football with Sam Jackson, Austin Capps. They've got a great nucleus back from last year who ended up making it to the quarterfinals. Got beat by a good Dollaway team, and they got most of their starters back. And they're much improved from last year, in my opinion. That they just kind of line up and want to run the football, and then their quarterback Ty Brown, who's much improved as a passer. He can throw the ball really well. Defensively, they're a little bit more. In the past, they've taken chances. They've blitzed and came after you a little bit, and now they don't do that as much. So we always felt good going in, and we knew we was going to be able to hit some big plays on them because we felt that when we caught them in a blitz, we'd be able to hit them. And this year they're not doing it as much, so they're playing more base defense, and that's something that we're not used to from them. But offensively right now we're so inconsistent on what we're doing that we got to find some consistency somewhere and be able to get a balance there. And then defensively we got to be able to tackle number 4. Their running back is unbelievable. He's 220 pounds. He runs hard, and then they're so big up front and. It's going to be a big test for us Friday night.
You earlier mentioned Calais got beat up a little bit, I think is the way you put it. What kind of shape's he in going into this game?
He's good. He's going to be ready.
And generally we're healthy.
Generally we're healthy, yes.
Okay. I want to kind of go off in a different direction just for a minute. There's been a lot of discussion in the national media about players with getting concussions and how to make sure they're diagnosed properly and don't be put back out on the field when they're hurt. You're one of the few teams that I'm aware of in Arkansas, certainly in South Arkansas, that has a medical doctor on the sideline in all your games. So I know y'all work real hard to take care of your players. Can you make any comments on that?
Yeah, Dr. Wharton, he's been with me for my whole career here, 15 years, I think 15th year with me. I think he's done it before as far as being on the field every Friday night. I don't think he's missed a game in 15 years, and it's just a great privilege for us to have him there. He's just he loves football, he loves the Lumberjacks, and he loves our kids, you know, and he's going to do in the best interest of our kids, and it helps the head coach out knowing that we got a guy out there. I always don't agree with everything that he wants to do, but you know, he makes the final call. He makes the only call when it comes to a kid either going back in the game or not playing. Then we also have a guy that helps him in Trapper Denton, who's a Warren guy that's came the last 2 years, and he's really a beneficial help to Dr. Wharton. I think that Dr. Wharton really likes him a lot too, as far as being there, being able to tape, being able to help him do things that Dr. Wharton don't have to do all the time. In the past, you know, he had to do everything from diagnosing ankle sprains to wrist sprains to everything. Now we got Trapper who can take some of that load off Dr. Wharton, and he can handle the bigger stuff. And you know, the deal that shocked me was 3 or 4 years ago, we had a kid by the name of Justin Hall who had an injury out here at a home game, and Dr. Wharton diagnosed it right there on the spot. It was a ruptured spleen, sent him to Monticello right off the bat, and that was just amazing to me that he was able to do that right there, just by him coughing up blood, knew exactly what the injury was, and it might have saved the kid's life being able to diagnose it so quick, because he was bleeding inside. And you know, that's always a relief for me to have him there. Now, you know, I know that he's going to do what's best for kids.
Well, we are fortunate to have him. One other question. Again, we're in the 5th game of the season. You kids pretty battle tested now. From the intangible point of view, how's their attitude, their energy level? Are they still excited about making a run at this thing in the conference?
I think we play extremely hard. I think our kids play very, very hard. If you go out there and watch film, you watch us play every Friday. We just make way too many mistakes on offense right now to be effective, and that's just, it starts with the quarterback position, and right now we're struggling with that position. I don't think that's any secret to anybody. I think the other 10 spots are playing well. I think we just don't have any consistency there right now, and I think that you know, Justin and Darvion are trying really hard in practice, or trying hard in the games. Just right now, one of them's hot one week, and then the next week they're not, and we got to get some consistency at that position for us to be a very good football team, and right now we don't have that, and that's been a big deal. But defensively, I thought we played well. You know, all 4 ball games, even the PA game, the score don't indicate it, but offensively we put them on the field for so long that they finally wore down on us. But, you know, defensively our kids are playing hard, they're running the football, we're tackling people. You know, the offensive line's doing great. I mean, we're moving people from point A to point B. It's just hard to block more guys in the box when they put guys in the box. That's like, you know, last week against CrossFit, we're from 20 to 20, we can run the football. And then we get down inside the 20 and they add people to the box. You know, we only got 5 linemen. You know, they had 6 or 7 or 8. We got to be able to throw the ball at some point. And right now we're not able to do that. So, you know, we're going to keep working on it and see where we're at. And, you know, hopefully one of them is going to step up this Friday night and lead us and be able to, you know, complete some balls and open our offense up a little bit.
Well, we look forward to Friday night. Big crowd of Lumberjack supporters, and wish you well.
All right, thank you.